Atlantica Online is a free-to-play tactical turn-based fantasy MMORPG. Released in January 2008, the game is currently developed by Endors and published by Valve. The game is set in an alternate history Earth and features all aspects from the classic MMORPG genre, from questing to PvP to guilds, etc. So without further ado, let's dive into it. Server selection. Argos. It's taking its time. Why it's not logging in? The site was very slow and clunky to create the account and all that. Did it crash?
20 minutes later.
It finally worked. Welcome to Atlantica. Choose between a Scion, Hero, or Atlantian. Before you embark on your journey, pick a class. Look at them titties. Science. So Science has melee range, the magic melee. There's the knight, the dragoon, the Riva, locked class, ranged. Down here is showing the attack pattern, and take a look at that later. Marksman, Bombardier, Maestro. It seems like the classes are like gender locked or something. Magic, there is a mage. Hero, there is only Celestial Hunter. The Atlantian, it has Blade Master and Battle Mage. What should we pick? Let's pick the Bombardier. The game takes its time, man. It's fucking slow. So we have a pool of face presets to choose from. I don't care much about that. And as you see, the graphics are dated a little. First time I played this game was around 2009, 2010. I played it for a very long time, so it's a little old. So this will be our tutorial. Should follow this, I think. Double click on the quest objective in the upper left. The golden trail will lead you to your destination. Where's the quest? And let's double click. Yes, take us. It's a very unique game. That it's turn-based. It's very rippy, like the screen is acting very weird. Let's check the settings. System, everything seems to be okay. Sealed portal. The ambient music is very good. So now we'll take a look at the combat, how it works. And basically this is your main character and these are the NPCs, the mobs. Yeah, you take turns, one turn you attack, the other turn they attack, and so on. And at later levels we'll be getting mercenaries, so the formation will be like up to 9. It's actually working. It's actually running way worse than I remember it running. It's very weird. My PC can't handle it or what? Everything seems to be fine. But I feel it skipping frames. Ah, look at that. I can't see the chat. Too many gold vendors. This is to be like they're the only ones playing the game. Talking in chat. The music is very nice, like when you change regions or when you go to combat, like pumps you up. And I haven't like played many MMOs, and there is nothing like it's unique. The combat, like nothing has changed graphics wise, interface, all that hasn't changed at all. One thing I'm still mad at the game for is I had this very high level character that I invested that shit ton of money and time into, but then the server merged and I didn't know since I wasn't playing. They gave this like grace time to transfer your account from one publisher to another, but I didn't know about it back then, and I lost my account. I can't. I had a lot of stuff, mounts, wings. I had a house with gardens and stuff. Player housing is very interesting in this game. Chosen swordsman. Let's recruit you. See, he's added here now, so he will be joining us in fights in the future. Let's go kill some blue wisps. Yeah, the problem was, the graphics problem was that the FPS was locked at 30. Now it's on 60 and it's running fine. You've been hearing tang 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 tang. That thing is the sellers in the chat talking. Not talking, is selling that shit. The gold sellers. Where are the blue wisps that we need to kill? Here's one. The only one, and we have to kill it. Fuck, man. Go extinct. Die, you bitch. Bitch wisp. The combat feels slow sometimes, but since it's taking turns, like damn you. I think it gets better once you have like a full formation. Once you attack the same target for like 3 turns in a row, they are stunned and they can't attack back. Alright, we're getting stronger. Strong. We recruit the gunners now. Fuck's sake, game. Calm your tits. Yeah, it's 3 of us now. Just the 3 of us. The ambient music is soothing, or how you say it. It's nice. See, I always talk about music in the games because it's like a big part of the game. You can't play the game. Well, I'm talking like from personal experience. Like, if I mute the game, it would sound like shit, to be honest. But music helps a little, especially if you're going to spend hours and hours playing the same game, instead of having just like the attack sounds and special effects. Music helps. So each character has this action power thing, and see, we couldn't attack like the first turn because these didn't have enough action power. And actually, when you're leveling up, you have to like level all your characters up. so they'll be all like around the same level. Especially later on in the game, it'll be like level 100 something, 30 or 40, and you get this new mercenary, and they will be like level 1 or 2. It's actually easy to catch them up just by letting them attack, but at first, like catching up to 80, 100, and then the real grind starts. Just like any actual Korean MMO, the main ingredient is grinding. I would seriously play this game. Like, it would be like a home MMO for me if they did a little upgrades. It's not graphically, but the site pissed me off so bad while I was creating the account. Took forever to create an account. Like, how are you going to bring in new players? Someone would just close the window and go find another game. I need to talk to the manager. Unacceptable behavior. It's time to go back. Now we return to reality. Please find Atlantis. Yeah, guys, let's find Atlantis. Takes forever to load between, I don't know, area to another area. Jesus, what the fuck? Can finally. Also, another thing is like you have to gear up all of your characters separately. Each one has his own like weapons, armor, free stuff. Mercenary selection, summon marble, sealed orb. This marble hums with the power of countless heroes. Summons level 120 mercenary. Wow. There is no room information, so we must level up first. And the armor and weapons, well, everything basically. The armors, weapons, anything you can equip is enhanceable. Now all of our characters are geared. Wow, we have these, whatever they are, like some extra mercenaries. Look at those evil spirits. So mercenary selection, summon scroll thing. Warang, it's an archer. The general is a master of the spear. Automaton, goddess, sorceress, puppeteer, janissary, pirate, Spartan, Valkyrie, necromancer, folklorist. Oh, there's a lot of mercenaries. Druid, I love the druid. Let's recruit the druid. So it's this little boy with his bear. So it's quite interesting. Let's take a look at the druid. Probably there is like outdated the druid and some other mercenary is more OP, but check this out. And they actually change looks when they level up. So the bear will be in white and the little kid will be wearing armor and stuff. And as you can see, like the map of the game is based off Google Maps. It actually has like cities, regions. Look at Europe. It has Rome, Munich, Milan, Barcelona, Madrid, Istanbul, all that. It has Atlantis. Actually, I don't see any people like talking in chat. I remember back then, like the main city was Rome. So later I'll take a look there and see the population, how it is. The game has guilds. Guilds are like up to 50 persons. And it has nations, which is like a union of 10 guilds. It was very interesting back then. And like you could have wars. There's this thing called King's Judgment, like the king could punish someone, and when they die, like they like PvP, and the Punishee dies, they like lose. You could loot like the stuff from people here in this game. Anyway, like when you fight somebody, there is a war or something, you could take their stuff. Then they could add you to, what do you call it? Like a blacklist, if I remember correctly. And whenever you're online, they could see you and your location, so they have their revenge on you. I don't know why the sound disappeared from the combat sound disappeared. This is like an elite. So now we can see like how the attack patterns work. Like these attack one. Ah fuck! Kill the boss and everybody runs. I've been trying to show how the attack patterns work. Oh, so here it has like the game encyclopedia shows what types of mercenaries are available. These are like the sword, mercenary, pirate, two-handed swordsman, exorcist, lady knight, valk, champion, warlord, clown. That's interesting. Harlequin, a knight, Sage King Arthur, Dark King Arthur, Gladiator, Trainee something. So many of them, like, should I go all over them all? It will take ages. But this, it's a lot of them, I don't remember being that much. So basically this Berserker mercenaries, like they use chainsaws. Yeah, so like you could have some very exotic formations. Here we have this guy. He sells like basic mercenaries. This quest is bugged or something is wrong with it. Keep running in circles. Where do we find this hellish ferry? Maybe I have to go through that portal. Also you can click to move. Here it is. So it has been teleporting me to the portal, and I think that I just came out of the portal and I start running in a straight line. So far we haven't seen anybody. Well, this is the beginner area, but look at that fox. Unifox. No. Unicorn. Ah. Fuck. Foxycorn. Fuck knows. Sword fox. Yeah, that's better. Oh, here it is. The enchanting. So basically you take one item and you put the same grade of item and one of these stones, and it goes up to the next level. Sometimes it has, I think, a chance of going like one extra level. It's addicting. The game is full of these like dungeons. Like you have places like Bran's castle where you fight vampires and the bats and shit like that. Angkor Wat, like in Asia, where we are now. I really enjoy this fighting style. It feels more strategic. There is no tap targeting, no action combat, nothing. It's just like a formation that you prepare, and it's a good change from the regular MMOs. So actually, when you are in a party, like you could attack the same mobs with your party, and they'll be on your left and on your right. So you'll have like 9 here, 9 here, and 9 here. And other mobs can join as well, so the mercenaries and your main can learn skills besides like the main attacks. So this is like the attack of this guy. This one has this attack. And you actually need to buy books for them to learn the skills. Let's take a look at Rome, which is like the central hub of everything in the game. This place used to be so full of people. It used to be laggy and it's still laggy. Look at these fluffy things. Akongs. Yeah, there are players. There are. There is still population. See all these costumes. Sluttiness. The evil devil thing. Clown costume. Let's take a look around Rome. Nothing for us. I haven't shown you guys the mounts that are available in the game. Volcanic raptor, Byzantine elephant, hell horse, heavenly horse, Shire, Hackney. This was the last page. There's a ton of mounts. What the fuck? Winter noble snowstorm. Can you fucking imagine how you could ride that? Golden jackal, phantom, joker owl, phantom owl, Syrianis, the dragon, small dragon, big dragon, many dragons. Oh, look at that, a car on fire. Yeah, a book as a mount. Jesus. Blazed wheel. Wow. Oh, we could go on and on. Dolphins, pink dolphin. Cars, dragons, like it doesn't make sense like to have cars and dragons in the same sentence. It's like a brand new sentence, but in Atlantica it's possible. Legendary phoenix, ram. Actually quite nice. Oh, look at this. Look at this cute little fucker. Alpaca. Merry Christmas mount. Reindeer, Rudolph. Santa's fancy thing. Nimbus. Here you can see Caesar.
What are you afraid of? The die have been cast.
Yeah, the die has been cast. The game used to be very, very popular, very high population. It's very low now, so I can't say that it's very populated. I was a little wrong earlier. The game started going downhill since they changed like the publisher. It was Nexon, Andors. I don't remember the history. That was there when it happened, and it started little by little like dying. I still have hope for the game. because of its unique like features, unique combat, unique many things. It just needs the fucking developers or publishers or whoever the fuck is taking care of the game to wake the fuck up and I don't know, make Atlantica 2 or some shit like that. It needs an upgrade in graphics. I'm personally I'm okay with the graphics. With I'm not a I don't chase high graphics and all. I would play it just for the story or for the combat. I quite enjoy the combat. So yeah, I think you should give it a look. And that's it for this one. See ya in the pros and cons. So after playing the game for a few hours, I got the following impressions. It has a lot of content, PvE, PvP, player housing, professions, etc. It has some catch-up mechanics for new players. It has low system requirements, unique combat, lots of classes and mercenaries to choose from, good music, and it's beginner friendly. Now for the cons. Slow loading screens, low population, the PvP is pay to win, and as any Korean MMORPG it requires a lot of grinding. Overall, it's a unique game with its own unique combat style, and if you disregard the dated graphics and the low population, the game is worth trying even for a few hours. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please drop a like, comment and subscribe. I really appreciate it. See you in the next video.